Hello and welcome back once again to my take. I'm Saddam Hussain. You can see in the picture GST, goods and services tax rates are shooting up. The arrow is going up, upwards. No, that's not exactly is happening on the recommendations of the union government. The GST Council, Goods and Services Tax Council, has agreed to reduce GST on essential goods and services and the common goods and services which are used by ordinary consumers. In this video, we're going to talk, is the common man, is the ordinary man going to benefit the GST rates when they come down? Are they going to benefit the common man or the businessmen or the sellers by manipulating these rates, going to exploit? That's what we are going to see now. These new GST rates are effective from September 22nd. Now, why the GST Council has reduced these rates? There are 2-3 reasons behind it. Number one, because for a long time people are not happy with GST rates, so the government decided to reduce them. Number one, to give a kind of relief to the common man. Number two, to reduce inflation and to give relief to the common man. And one more belief is that the consumption in the economy is coming down because of the high rates, because of inflation. People are not able to spend any money. Now when the common man saves money because of the fall in GST rates, that he can spend on buying goods and services, as a result the private consumption expenditure in the economy will go up. That will lead to economic growth. So what are the main reasons behind reducing the GST rates? The main reasons are: number one, it gives a kind of relief to the common man. Number two, lowers inflation. Number three, private consumption expenditure in the economy will go up. Number four, economic growth. The government has done all these things with the positive thinking. Government is very optimistic. It's going to develop the economy. The economic growth will take place. Let's see whether the government's expectations will come true. That will find out from September 22nd. These are many items where GST taxes have been reduced. These can be right from essential commodities to essential commodities like soaps, toothpaste, toothbrushes. Not only that, even the GST rates of cars have also come down. So to some extent, many of the goods and services, the GST Council has reduced the GST rates. The government is very much conscious of this issue. The government, as I told you, is very much conscious. That means the government knows that the tax benefits, GST, when the government has decreased, whether actually the common man is going to benefit or not. That is why the finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that she is forming a group of ministers along with MPs to oversee, to observe carefully whether the common man is benefited or not. That we are going to see after September 22nd, when these rates come into effect. Not only that, the government has also put some other measures to help the common man. The car manufacturers or the car showrooms have been instructed to put boards outside the showroom indicating or showing clearly the prices before the lowering of GST and after the lowering. That means the car prices before September 22nd and after 22nd. Well, we should appreciate some of the car manufacturers have already started giving full page advertisements in all newspapers stating that they are going to reduce the prices from September 22nd. This ranges from the discount or the prices the car manufacturers are going to reduce from 500 rupees to 5 lakhs. That we should really, this is a kind of preemptive prices. The car manufacturers are attracting the customers to book their cars so that they can get this benefit of GST benefits from 22nd September. Not only that, some of the insurers, that is the medical insurance and life insurance, have also given this kind of advertisement. So the government is very active. They are instructing ministries, and they formed a group of MPs to take care of, or that it's going to be effective from 22nd September. However, it is easy to monitor the prices of big items or luxury items like cars, air conditioners, refrigerators, and other big items which are sold in big showrooms. The government can have a control over it and monitor that. But if these benefits are not given in very essential commodities like food items, like essential commodities, oil, like sugar, rice, wheat, and many other basic necessities which ordinary consumers buy, which poor consumers buy, actually this GST reduction or GST rates have been reduced to help the common man, to help the poor man in the economy. So that we have to see whether they are benefited or not, or only the rich people are benefited who can afford air conditioners, who can afford luxury cars and all. The finance minister has estimated as many as 375 items or the goods and services which are used by common man, by poor man. Their GST rates have come down, benefiting them. Only in case of 13 sin goods, the finance minister said SIN, sin goods, only the GST rates of these goods have gone up to 40%. Otherwise, most essential items which are used by ordinary poor people, the rates have all come down. But only in case of very few goods, we call, the finance minister calls it as sin goods, such as tobacco, such as cigarettes, maybe alcohol, bad items which will spoil the health of poor people, or any, for that matter, only the GST has gone up in these goods. Otherwise, in most of the essential items, the GST rates have come down. So my take here is, well, the government has done wonderful job by reducing the GST rates. Whether it benefits the poor or common man or not, that's a big question. So government should have efficient monitoring, not just reducing the GST rates, but if these benefits are not trickled down to ordinary common poor man, the purpose is defeated. So what the government can do, they have efficient monitoring machinery, maybe with the help of ministers, ministries and all, who are responsible, who should report to the finance minister directly. Not only that, there should be citizens group, there should be ordinary people, they should be able to complain in case they are not getting these benefits. If these benefits are not trickled down to ordinary common poor man, that is very important. In case of health insurers, they have many layers of cost effectiveness. So they can manipulate, that's very important. They can manipulate the rates of GST so that they will benefit, not the consumer. Not only that, there are some unscrupulous businessmen, they can pass on the old stickers saying that the prices have not changed much even after lowering the GST taxes. They should have proper monitoring after September 22nd when this comes into effect. If this is not done, the whole purpose of lowering the GST rates will be defeated. Not only this, towards the same end, we can say one more thing, that the crude oil prices are coming down. The crude oil prices, that is $65 per barrel, these prices are going to come down. These savings of the government because of the prices falling down should be passed on to the consumers. Earlier what the government did was, these savings because of the fall in crude oil prices, the government has utilized these savings without passing on to the consumers to plug the fiscal deficit. That should not be done. These savings should be passed on to the consumers so that they will benefit from that. So to conclude, my take here once again is, we welcome. The entire economy was jubilant. All traders, businessmen, manufacturers, as well as the consumers, everyone has been when the GST rates have come down, because they're looking forward during this festive season that they're going to buy lot many things at cheaper rates, because they will have more money in their pockets to buy goods as well as to spend money in the economy. As a result, consumption expenditure will go up and there will be economic development, definitely. That's all positive things. But the only hitch or only the drawback, if the government does not monitor these things properly, the all benefits which the consumers, which the poor consumer should get, will be exploited by the businessmen, manufacturers and sellers of these goods. So hopefully just decreasing the prices of the GST rates is not important. Monitoring the benefits accruing to the common man on the road is more important. Hopefully the government will do it. Well, that's all we have time till we meet next time. Goodbye guys. Thank you.